Hello, everybody. My name is Therese. I was born and raised in Austria. I currently live in Vienna and I'm a content creator and event organizer. So, next to my YouTube channel, I also organize my own event series in Vienna, which is also called Island Vibez, but more about that later. So, what is Island Vibez? Island Vibez is about Latin and Caribbean culture with a strong focus on music and dance. So basically everything from salsa, bachata, kizomba, reggae, soca, dancehall, and there's so much more we don't even know about yet. So what can you expect? You can expect information on everything that is offered in Vienna regarding Latin culture, music and dance. So for example, events, restaurants, dance classes, so you know where to go and what to do. You can expect dance and travel content. I'm traveling to the Caribbean on a regular basis and I'm gonna take you with me. And you can expect videos on my personal experience with Latin and Caribbean culture. So why Island Vibez? What does that even mean? So I fell in love with the vibes of Caribbean islands. So the relaxed moods, the sunshine, the music, the rhythm, the vibrant energy, the feeling of community. And this is what I want to share because I think it's missing in Europe, especially in winter. And when I dance, when I listen to this music, I feel so present. I feel so alive. I feel so free. I feel so connected with myself and others. And I feel genuine joy and happiness. And that's also what I want to share with my videos, but also with my events. So what's the goal of Island Vibez? Well, of course, as I said already, I want to spread island vibes, but I also want to make more people know about this music and the dance. I want to spread the culture. I want people to know more about where it's all coming from, because many people here, they love salsa, bachata, soca, dancehall, whatever, but I think you can never see the dance or the music by itself because it's always part of a bigger cultural complex. And that's also what makes those dances and music so special. So I want to take a closer look on that. Of course, I want to inspire more people to start dancing because I genuinely think it's great. I want to give people a chance to know more about a culture which is foreign to them because we're usually all so caught up in our own culture, in our own world, that we tend to forget that there is a vast diversity of perspectives and ways of living out there which we don't even know about yet, but from which we can learn from. So this is what this YouTube channel is here for, so that we can learn from each other and inspire each other. Also, I want to give authentic insights into the lives of Caribbean and Latin people by showing real life scenarios, also by interviews, because the people is always the culture in Latin and Caribbean countries themselves, but also countries with big communities. So now you may be wondering, how did I even get in touch with Caribbean and Latin culture and music? I was born and raised in Austria, which is so far from the Caribbean. So how? Well, I got introduced to reggae music, which is Jamaican music, for the first time when I was around 16 years old, which is actually pretty extraordinary because I grew up on the Austrian countryside where people don't really know about that music. I mean, of course, they know Bob Marley, but that's it. So I got hooked pretty quickly and started going to all the dancehall events nearby. When I was 19, I traveled to Jamaica for the first time for 5 months. I did some social volunteer work there, and that was really a life-changing event for me. I loved being there. I loved the people, the environment, the weather, everything. It was like paradise for me because the music, which I loved so much, but which was really hard to find where I was from, all of a sudden it was everywhere, in public places, at homes, in shops, at parties. It was amazing. So since then I came back many times. I tried to come back like every year, and after some years I started traveling to Trinidad and Tobago as well. I got introduced to soca and carnival culture. To be honest, I also had a Trini boyfriend, a boyfriend from Trinidad at that time, so that's why I spent some time there, but that was not the only reason. In 2022, I traveled to Mexico for the first time, and that's when I was introduced to Latin culture and dance. Actually, that was not even my idea, it was the idea of my mom, and me and my sister joined her on that journey, and it was an amazing idea. So I started dancing salsa and bachata, which I also absolutely love. It's so amazing. And actually, I see many similarities in Latin and Caribbean culture and music. I know it might seem different, but there are also a lot of similarities. I've also been very active in the event scene of Vienna for many years now, and in 2021 I started doing my own events because I love organizing events. It's my thing, and I think I can do a better job. So I founded, with my best friend from Munich, Kaya, I founded a Caribbean Carnival in Munich, which is happening once a year. And Vienna, I'm having my own monthly event, Island Vibez, which is focused on Dominican bachata and Colombian salsa currently. So now you know who I am and what this channel is all about. I hope you enjoyed my first video. If yes, then you should hit the subscribe button to stay updated on future videos.